about money
right.
because you are so much poorer than the guy who lives across the street, down the block. Like, you're constantly put in front of people.
And I think that's good because you shouldn't ever be at the top of anything.
Yeah, it's humbling, but it's also like you might speak about something, not you, we might speak about something that looks as if it's bragging, but it's so far beneath where you know it can go. That it doesn't feel in any way like you're bragging.
Yeah, there's also like, there's generational money in places like New York where you're like, oh, I could.
Oh my God, what is that move?
They can't spend it.
Oh,
And they can't earn it in one lifetime. It's just there forever.
They're just the custodian of the money.
But they kind of, a lot of those people, their lives kind of lack something that ours have. There are no purpose in their life. They kind of float around. They're never intense.
Okay, so this is the thing that I want to ask you about. There's like these legacy families that have existed throughout history. Rothschild is one of them. Obviously, Rockefellers, Vanderbilts, right? Some of these families maintain the wealth for fucking generations, maybe hundreds of years. Some of them within a few generations fall apart. And why is that?
Kids.
But they all have kids.
No, but some are better than others.
So some have a culture that like is very
look at the Vanderbilts.
strict.
The Vanderbilts, you know, they're the last one is Anderson Cooper.
So the Vanderbilts made their money in
railroads. I mean, he was a shipping magnate first. And then he got into railroads. They called him the Commodore. He was a big, you know, ships going from Brooklyn to New York, back and forth.
Is Vanderbilt the one that has the home in Rhode Island?
They have the Biltmore in
insane
North Carolina.
Yeah, they had all these amazing things, but you know, you got to have lots of kids, and the kids have to continue the business in some respect. A lot of families squander money, and a lot of kids just, you know, they suck, right? They're not.
So that's
they live
what I'm
off
trying to
the
understand
money.
is like, how do you maintain? Like, who is, like, with the royal family, for example, there's probably a team, a deep state, if you will, that is built to maintain the family despite how retarded the family is.
So what's interesting is you go down to Palm Beach, right? You drive around like Worth Avenue in Palm Beach, and before you get down there, you see all these family offices. You'll see like this trust and that trust and the Chilton Trust and this trust, and those are family offices. You have one office dedicated to managing the wealth of one family. So that is something that.
So even if the kids are fuck ups, the trust is built in a way to be fuck up proof.
That's right.
So they go have kids. But some of these families, the kids aren't fuck ups and they continue to do good shit. And I'm like, how do you instill the productive values in the kids?
It's hard.
Yes, so they just don't squander everything. And who does it the best?
And do you just need one good kid every couple of generations?
That's a good point too. Like,
does every kid have to have the culture?
Well, it's also industries change, right? So the other important thing is the industries change, right? So much of the largest consolidation of wealth in human history is in Northern California right now. It's a $9 trillion market.
This is a win.
It's because every big tech company,
nice little win here. Wait, what
is,
the fuck are you doing,
somewhere
bro?
between, you know, San Francisco and Palo Alto. That's where a huge amount of money is being generated right now, right? So if you're in an industry that is, you know,